Good morning, Norway, and summer. Look at this. What a beautiful summer day we're having. Summer. Summers in Norway are excruciatingly painful to me compared to every other summer in every other country. I've spent summer in the United States, America, New Zealand, Australia, Brazil. Compared to that type of summer, this is just not. It's not summer. And every year I have this discussion with a handful of people who insist it's summer. And they don't want me to wear my waterproof pants. Why wouldn't I wear waterproof pants when it's raining? Give me a reason not to. It's raining. So why should I be ridiculed for wearing waterproof pants? Tell me that. Make me understand. Sometimes I take the bus from here. Today I got off at the station. I took the train to Stjørdal and then took this bus from there. And I'm on my way to work. This week has been the hardest week in a very long time. To work every single day on location this week. When I have an office day, I get to work from home. And working from home, for somebody like me that has this horrific commute, which is almost 4 hours if you put it all together. And if you're somebody like me, then working from home is a blessing. More than a blessing, it's a necessity. Having that one day a week. So if that is gone next year, it is not going to be a beautiful time for me, especially when I'm not going to get a raise. I'm just going to work more for the same amount of money. When you're a person of color, you have to weigh what you're getting and what you're missing out on and what type of misery. Well, there's the hell sign. Welcome to hell. Hell is a city in Norway. The word hell does not mean hell. The word for hell in Norwegian is helvete. Helvete is the word for hell. So the name of this town is not offensive if you don't speak English. If you speak English, then it is, kind. Or not. I myself don't think, like saying hell and is not saying damn and saying hell. Those words, I know they're officially cuss words, but compared to the F word, they're not. welcome to Norway. And this is what your summer is going to be like. So, if you want to come to Norway in the summer and you want to experience sunny days and blue skies, I'm going to tell you one thing that Norwegians don't like to hear. Most likely, you will most likely not have a summer. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know who you're talking to. If you show up at my broadcast and you interact with what I'm saying, if you come in, listen a little bit and interact with what I'm saying, that's fantastic. But if you just type in nonsense in chat or things that are completely unrelated to what I'm saying, it's going to be hard for us to have a conversation. Yeah, the lingua franca of my channel is English. You will find videos in Norwegian and Spanish, Portuguese, but mostly lingua franca of this channel is English. I find it funny when people don't know the meaning of words. It's hilarious. Reminds me of that episode of Friends when Joey is learning how to speak French. There's another episode when Joey is trying to use big words and he wants to sound more eloquent for his girlfriend. So he starts just using random words from the dictionary, but completely in the wrong manner. Yeah. This is my letter to the world that never wrote to me. That's a poem by Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson poems are very short. You will know them either by number or the year they were published, or you can just take the first line of each of her poems and that will be what they're called, or how you will know them. Emily Dickinson was a recluse. She was an amazing poetic mind. If she were alive today, she would be one of those girls on TikTok. Hi, my name is Emily, and I've never had a boyfriend. I keep to myself. I write poetry. I never go anywhere. Emily Dickinson wrote poems that speak to me as somebody who's an introvert. It took me years to find out. It took me years. I did not know that. I thought I was an extrovert. Imagine doing this every single day. Every single freaking day. It's not going to be pretty. I think I'm going to be a little bit miserable. There's going to be periods of time, like in the winter, it is going to be off the charts miserable to come here every day. I think like people might get offended if they don't have context, right? So the context is if you have a car and you just drive here listening to your music, singing, listening to a podcast, listening to the radio, you drive here an hour, beautiful commute for you to do alone with your thoughts every day, right? I love that journey for you. But my journey is leaving my house at 6, walking at least 1 or 2 kilometers to either the train station or the first bus stop of the day, then waiting either in the rain or in a cold. Maybe at the train station I can sit inside that little, I don't know what you call it. It looks like a microwave from the outside. It looks like an oversized microwave. You sit there and wait. I don't mind that it's warm in there, but it's excruciating coming here every day. Not having a day when I can go to the bank, when I can go to the post office, when I can take care of my affairs. It's going to be awful. But I'm not going to start suffering now because it hasn't happened yet. My mom, I miss my mom so much. I miss her so very much. She used to tell me all the time, don't suffer in anticipation of what's to come. Wait until it happens. Because if something happens and you have to suffer, at least that whole time you would have been suffering in anticipation of that. You won't have to go through that. And if nothing happens, then you haven't suffered at all. I miss my mom so very much.